All right, welcome back to another episode. So yes, guys and girls, Bitcoin right now, as mentioned on my previous upload video, we do have this V-shape recovery happening right now. So if you saw my latest video, we spoke about this CME gap which was formed. Of course, there's reasons to this. We're just going over to some of the news. The altcoin surge because of Trump's Israel-Iran ceasefire announcement. That was this morning around 6 o'clock here in Western Europe. And yeah, the Bitcoin is testing 106,000 on Middle East ceasefire agreement. So crypto markets have bounced back since the weekend. Of course, Trump here tweeted here about Israel and Iran, came to me almost simultaneously, said they wanted peace, and so we have this ceasefire. But what about the world of Bitcoin and crypto and the rest of the financial space? Well, we've had this bounce. Bitcoin price has surged over 6% since that announcement just a few hours ago. So around 6 hours, we've gone up 6% from 100,000 to 106,000. And the crypto markets are recovering. So everything is pretty much in the green. As mentioned, the altcoins have started to pump because of this ceasefire, and we see here on Crypto Bubbles, everything is up more than 20 to 30%, most of the altcoins. So Bitcoin dominance is still pretty sky high, but we're just printing this red weekly candle. Hopefully, I mean, this has just been relentless, going up and up and up since 2022. 3 years of just the dominance in Bitcoin, which, I mean, Bitcoin is king after all. But what we want to see, we're really desperate. Most of you guys are here because you're desperate for an altcoin season, and I am too, in fact, because I want to see my altcoin bags go up. But we need to see basically this come tumbling all the way down. So when we see a big drop in the dominance, then we will see huge gains with the altcoins. When Bitcoin either pumps to the upside, people get bored of Bitcoin or whatever. Hopefully we go now up to 130 to 150,000, and then the altcoins will absolutely surge. Bitcoin will take its breather, and then the altcoins will take their moment. And what I'm looking at right now is the first level probably will come back down and retest this 56%, which would be a really big for the altcoins. But as you know, if you've been following me, I'm looking at the bottoms of these levels here, where we'll see some huge gains with the altcoins. So over to Bitcoin then. So basically Bitcoin, if we go to the week, is it the weekly? Yeah, the weekly. We see here we've basically just made up what we lost over the course of the weekend, over the course of last week, and even the weekend, in fact, because if we go back to the daily, this was the week. So from Friday through Sunday, we basically went from 106 all the way down to 98,000 due to the escalation over between Iran and Israel. And we printed this CME gap, which I spoke about on my channel. 90% of the time these get filled up sooner rather than later, and that's what's happened. We've got this V-shaped recovery. So geopolitically speaking, things are looking healthier for the markets. I'm not really interested obviously in the politics, but it's what shapes the markets, unfortunately. It's based on human emotion, these markets. So where are we going to go to next? Personally, because 100,000 pretty much hold. I mean, look at this. These candles hit the money. 100,000 is probably what it is, the support. So here is 100k. It's acted as support. We've got this healthy, beautiful start to the week, and it's 100,000 is held as key support now. So I think we're going to get a nice strong bounce. We've had a strong bounce. I mean, we've just basically made up for those losses over the course of the weekend, and I reckon now we will start moving. If nothing major happens, of course, geopolitically speaking, then we'll start heading back to 110 to 112,000. I think we'll just teleport all the way up to 120 to 130,000 quite quickly. So of course, on my channel I did speak about this inverse head and shoulders. We probably could make an argument that it's actually forming the shoulder here. If I just bring it, if I bring this over like this, it's not the best shoulder, but we do have this inverse head and shoulders forming. So the target here, which I've spoken about before, is all the way up here at 141,000 US dollars. So it's looking optimistic again. Hopefully you haven't been panic selling because this is just another week in crypto. We're holding pretty strong. If in doubt, you probably heard it, zoom out, and you just got to look at the bigger picture. Just look at this. This is phenomenal growth. Since 2022, we were all the way down here at 15,000 guys, and people have been panic selling around these levels here. I mean, we bottomed out at 77k not so long ago. People panicking then. I mean, it's just phenomenal growth. We're in that banana zone. You can clearly see the curve just here. We're in the basically the final leg of this cycle, and we'll probably, before you know it, be touching 200, maybe even beyond 200k per Bitcoin. Long term, I think we will see eventually a $1 million Bitcoin. Not this cycle, but it just shows the growth. I mean, even before this cycle here of 2020, 2021, 2022, we had the COVID crash of 3,500. So just going from over the last 5 years, the growth in Bitcoin has been phenomenal, and may it continue. So that's pretty much it. Just, you sometimes just got to take a step back, be robotic, and just keep doing what you're doing, stick to your game plan. Dollar cost average is always the best. It's a bit boring, but just from time to time, just zoom out, look at the bigger picture, look at the charts, Bitcoin is just going from strength to strength, really. And so when we have these pullbacks, it's funny how many bears people start becoming bearish, extreme fear kicks in, and you just got to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, how far we've come over the past 3 to 5 years. So that's pretty much it, guys and girls. Hopefully next time I do a video, we'll be going towards 121,000. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me, or if you think we're going to go lower. Also let me know, and what altcoins you're holding, and which are pumping for you. Let me know in the comments section below. So enjoy the rest of the day, guys. Stay cool, stay safe out there, and see you next time. Bye bye.